Gonna give it a few minutes to fully kick in. Okay, first of all, welcome, welcome, welcome. Surprise stream. I was gonna stream earlier today, but then we needed to go back to the store we did our like regular weekly grocery stuff yesterday, but we forgot to get some stuff for our dryer. Our dryer needed some new things, some new parts for the exhaust vent, and we forgot to pick it up. So we had to go back today. And I am gonna be honest, I just needed to rest for a while afterwards. I haven't slept again much in a few days. And I don't know, walking around the store a lot just makes me really tired anyways. So I didn't stream earlier, but I'm popping in with a maybe quick, maybe long. We'll see how well it goes. Stream now. So if you're watching this back later, I'm thinking it's always a dangerous thing for me to be doing. I could hurt myself. But I'm thinking that I might try to live stream 7 to 10 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Saturday mornings, like around 9 to noon or so, my time. That's Central Standard. Or is it Standard? Are we still in daylight time? It's Central Time. My computer just started making a really nasty high-pitched sound. That can't be good, right? Anyways, standard, not standard, no. I completely messed up my brain there. Central Time, that's what I was trying to think of. I'm gonna consider it. Not having a lot of luck back here with the Wi-Fi, not even with the brand new 6G router that I bought that was supposed to have a 1,500 square foot radius. My house is only 1,500 square feet. So, I mean, that's all a good, decent sized house, don't get me wrong. But the router is supposed to cover that. I suppose it's like 1,500 square feet, but the router is at the halfway point. So what's half of 1,500? Isn't that like 750? So it probably only covers 750 square feet on each side of the router, which I'm at the very farthest end of the house. The router is not at the opposite end, but it is in the room that's at the opposite end of the house, if that makes sense. It's almost near the center of the house, though. It could also be my washer and dryer. It's right on the other side of the wall, level or just below the top level of my washer and dryer. So that could be blocking the signal as well. I don't know. Hi, Joy. Point is, I'm struggling with live streaming. I'd love to do it more. I just can't. Like, I literally physically cannot live stream because of this router house setup issue. Alright, so let's check out the shop. I'm not bothering with that. That's actually kind of a cute dress, honestly. Already have that, obviously. No. No, that would be so cute. Actually, both of these would be so cute to put in the future theme park. A cloud cottage. Oh, I wish we were allowed to. I think we're only allowed. This refreshes in 3 days, so you're only allowed to save it for a couple of weeks, and then it refreshes. That's weird. Someone explain this to me, and why we're only allowed to pin 2 things. Because this, I would pin these if I could, and possibly this. But I think, yeah. 2? Seriously, we're only allowed 2? These things are not cheap. That's annoying. Anyways, the more I'm reading, I haven't done any of this stuff. No. I mean, I did the first week, but I haven't done the rest. How far in are we? Week 5 is in 10... Oh, wait. Week 4. Okay, so we're only 3 weeks in. I did it. I bought it. I might as well do it, right? And I really do love this stuff. This is how they get me. This is how they suck me in and get me. But I still want to get this yet. Oh, that backpack would be nice too. That dress isn't too bad either. I really, really want this and this. They're definitely working on bringing cars in some way, shape, or form to the valley. Because they did the same thing with Tinkerbell. I've been watching... Okay, let's get started on this. So, spend time with a villager. Is that an entire hour? Are you serious right now? Earn 5,000 Dreamlight. Okay. So let's grab Simba. I'm just trying to think ahead here a little bit. I have 2 more videos that I need to post. I thought I had a bunch pre-recorded, but I actually kind of don't. So I have 2 more videos. Is this not the prettiest time? Oh my goodness. It's past... Oh, I guess it's not past sunset here. Never mind. I thought it was dark outside and it was well past sunset because my living room was so dark, but I just looked out the window here in the recording room and it is not nearly as dark. Interesting. But I only have 2 more videos to do, and we might work on this for a few minutes and then go over and try to get storybook magic. Because after those 2 episodes, I'm over here looking for Simba. And I just don't even know what I'm doing. After those 2 episodes, I don't know how much further, actually. I was gonna say, I should only need to do 1 or 2 more episodes. Really? I'm full. Okay, let's go take care of that first. Because that's not good. I should only have a couple more episodes to do, and we should be done with Storybook Vale. Sadness. But now that I'm thinking about it, it might be more than 2 episodes. I don't know. Oh, sadness. I don't like that she's literally sad all the time. That hurts my feelings. Alright, let's dump this stuff. And by dump it, I mean carefully put it away. even though that's gonna eat into a lot of my time. I started at a little after 7. I'm gonna go till like 10 or so. And this is just kind of how I do this. I don't know what these two things are for. Huh. I hit every chest and then just drop everything off. I hit E to open, T to transfer. Anything that's already in there will transfer. Obviously, it took me a long time to set up these chests so that I could do that easily like that, and it's really super easy to do. It's just basically organizing all of your chests. It's not that hard or big of a deal. The only time it becomes a problem is when you run out of something and it doesn't transfer over because there's nothing for it to transfer over to, if that makes sense. And then, like me, if you're anything like me, you end up selling off a bunch of stuff and then needing it for a recipe of some kind. And you can't make that recipe because you realize that you've sold off all that ingredient for the last 2 months because it was not going into the chest. Okay, hold on. I think I just heard my dog. Come on, babies. Hi, girls. Okay, if you guys are gonna be in here, you need to be good and be quiet, okay? They do not like being away from me. They definitely know where the food comes from. They for sure know who feeds them. They do not like when I am in a room and they can't get to me. And that's any room, every room, all rooms. They also don't like it when I close the door. But my boyfriend is watching a movie out in the living room. And he's got the speakers on really loud, honestly. So I closed the door to make it as quiet. How do we still have so much stuff here? You know what I haven't done is come on here and emptied out these chests that I was dropping everything into. Oh my god. Okay. That I'm gonna transfer because we can sell it. I don't know if I have a chest for that one or not. Or that one. Or these for that matter. Let's see if I can get rid of some of these seeds. I did indeed. Oh my god, I have so many things I need to reorganize because the last couple of chests I was, or chests, the last couple of streams that I did, I was just dumping things. No. Okay. That was not what I wanted to have happen. Let's put some of this stuff back in my inventory because I'm pretty sure I have spaces for most of it. Oh, I can't believe I made such a mess of everything. No. This is so annoying. Okay. On to the next set of chests. You know, honestly, I thought that this was the most brilliant way to do this. But I'm thinking now that I might just put all the chests in one big room together. Oops, wrong button. And it'll be so much easier to go through and do this. And reorganize when new stuff is added. Then again, maybe it won't be. Because I'll have to expand the chest every time something new is added. Why didn't I think of that? It's a good thing I didn't do that yet. It's a good thing I decided not to keep everything in one room after all. Some of this stuff is supposed to be in here. I know it is. Maybe not, actually, because now that I think about it, it's been a while since I went to Eternity Isle, so maybe the majority of this stuff is Storybook Vale stuff. We shall see. Okay, got rid of some stuff. I wonder if we... No, I'm not gonna take it. I wonder if we... Did I put any more of the flowers in here? I don't see them. If we can work on some of these duties for the Star Path in Storybook Vale. Possibly hanging out with Simba, if we ever find him. Ooh, okay, this could be bad. I was leaving 2 spots for everything, but obviously, okay. It's fine. We're gonna move this. I've got all this junk in here from various different, yeah, I don't even know. I think this goes with these little pieces of things. I honestly don't know why that's in there. That's dumb. Little pieces of things. This goes with a quest, but like these are little pieces, these are little pieces, these are little pieces of things from a realm. Like there are hidden secrets or hidden things in in realms, the character realms to get. And I just never found all of the hidden things, only some of them. If it's so hidden that your casual players can't find it or don't know what to do with it, it's not really the nicest thing in the world. What is all this? Yuck. I'll keep the mac and cheese, the salad, the veggies, the berries, the vanilla ice cream. I don't know what that has in it. I might check and see what that has in it, but these are, yeah. Ugh. No, thank you. How did I get those again? I'm gonna sell the rest of this stuff. Looks like stuff I can sell. Why didn't these go into into a thing? Why is that no longer showing who it's for, who wants it, or what quest it's for? Is that part of those things? Is that why it's not showing? Does it go with these things over here? Is this weird? But these kind of remind me slightly vaguely of Monopoly pieces. That might be weird. Never mind. Pretend I didn't say that. Okay, no dropped frames, and everyone in my house is using internet right now. We're all doing something. I'm up streaming, they're down streaming. I don't know how else to say that. I also have the door closed, and it's working really well right now, it seems. I mean, the quality is really low, especially on YouTube. Super, super incredibly sorry about that. Let me actually check that while I'm thinking about it. I don't know what else to do with my bad internet. Yeah, the quality on YouTube is just absolutely awful. So if you don't want to watch on YouTube, I don't blame you, honestly. It is atrocious. I am so sorry about that. Maybe when I get my internet extender, I can make it better on YouTube because we'll have a better signal back here. Hopefully. The quality is slightly better on Twitch though. And just as a reminder, you don't have to have you don't have to have an account to watch on Twitch either. So there's that. Okay. Let's see if we've got anything here going on. Okay. It looks good, and I didn't drop any frames. Hey, Simba! Oh, I forgot to turn the game sounds back on for you. Sorry. Simba, come back. I need you. No, come back. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. Anyways, can we hang out? We need to do a quest with him anyways. Sell off everything. Spend time with a villager. Is that like 60 minutes? Okay. Wait. I also need to do these. Oh, right. So the thing about that is that I think I'll go up here. Pretty sure Simba will follow, yes. And then we'll pick all of these. And if that doesn't get me to 5K with the junk that's already in my inventory, then I'm really bad at this game. Because it's already at, what did it say? 1.4K or something? Pretty sure it said that. I could be wrong. No. Okay. I hate when she does that. That just makes me so mad. I just want to lazily hold the button down, and she just makes such a mess of it. Rude. So rude. Anyways, I decided not to use face cam for this live stream because I'm exhausted. Haven't been sleeping well again. Not even sure why this time. I thought maybe it was the heat before, and maybe it's because it was actually freezing last night. And I did not want to turn the heat on or get an extra blanket because I was afraid I would become overheated again. So I didn't sleep well, maybe. But I don't know about the night before last night. Oh, no, go back. No, I hesitated too long. Dang it. Definitely would have gotten me over 5,000 if I wouldn't hesitate when I see those. And again, she turns. Why? Why does she do that? I think it would also help if I had it set to full-on daytime as well. But I don't like messing with that unless I really have to. I mean, it would help with the video quality on Twitch and YouTube if I had it set to full-on daytime. But I like being in here at this time. Sunset. Where's the sun? Right there. Excuse me. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are there supposed to be two suns? One giganter one and one smaller one? If I hadn't been playing so much Planet Crafter lately with my daughter, I might actually be a little freaked out by that, but we've been playing so much Planet Crafter lately, I'm actually desensitized to it now. How funny is that? I have a phobia of seeing planets and multiple moons and things in the sky. Except that I'm actually kind of desensitized. That is so weird. Why? I never noticed that before. Is that like that in the regular valley as well? No, there's just the one. So why do the floating islands have two? Is it a glitch? That's weird, right? Okay, so I picked all the pumpkins, yes? I think I did. Oh, look at little tiny Sadness just shuffling around. That did not give me as many pumpkins as I thought it was gonna give me. We're gonna sell all this stuff off. I'm gonna sell that too. I just realized... Okay. I was gonna say, I just realized maybe that wasn't... Yeah, I was looking at Dreamlight, not star coins. Well, I ended up getting a star coin one anyway, so that's great. Did we lose Simba? Catch fish somewhere dazzling, cook a fairly fancy dinner, dig for pottery material, mine for blue gems, pick the fruit that puts Snow White to sleep. Oh, I remember. Also, I think we lost Simba. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been playing this as much lately, so I forget. Apples, that's what we're up here for. I forget what the controls are. I am definitely, as soon as I finish Storybook Vale, should I do it before or after I finish Storybook Vale? Maybe I'll do it as part of one of the Storybook Vale episodes, but the more and more I see Belle and Beast's castle, actually, maybe I'll do it now. No, I don't know, but the more and more I see Belle and Beast's castle and the more time I spend in the bind at Storybook Vale, the more I really, really want to put them there. I feel like they fit, you know? It just feels right. Sell seaweed. Has that ever been something we've had before? Also, so I've been watching some more stuff about the new DLC coming in November? Is it November? I don't remember now. And I'm getting sort of more excited for it, honestly. It's terrible. They draw me in. all the time with all this stuff, and it's really annoying that I'm just so drawn into this stuff, but I really want to get it. And some people have been pointing out that they can see what looks like potentially a mountain with a cherry on top. And the speculation is perhaps we're getting some kind of biome that might be good to put Vanellope in. If that is the case, it's a little bit weird. I would think they knew about this DLC a while ago. Like, they have to have some vague plan for the DLCs, right? But they gave us that map of Vanellope living in the peaceful meadow. So maybe they're not really planning things out ahead. If it were me, I would be. I would be having at least some vague sense so that the story makes sense all the way through. Because why would we then want to move her to a candy biome if previously she was not? Maybe I'm thinking too deeply about it. I am very tired after all. Alright, let's eat some food. I need blue gems. No, that's not what I wanted either. This is the one I wanted. Does this not have a direct button to it? Might not be. We need Dreamlight. Ah. Okay. What is the best way to get Dreamlight? Let's go back to those quests actually after all. Simba has a quest for us. But it doesn't say. Let's go ahead and do that. The Great Gathering? Sure, why not? We can pop that in here. Even if I end up with something like valley altering, it'll be fine, I think. For finishing out the next couple of episodes, and I'll get those up this week. Hey JSimLady, I have something I was hoping you could help me with. I want to do something to bring everyone in the valley together. Sure, let's do it. Thanks, but I should tell you, Nala and I both want to help the valley, except we don't exactly agree on the best way to do it. She's sure that something isn't right about how the circle of life should be working. But I get the feeling it's more about community. Community, that makes sense. What do you want to do exactly? Isn't Nala gonna be upset? What do you want to do exactly? When I was a baby, all of the animals in the Pride Lands gathered at Pride Rock for a celebration. I'd love to do something like that here, bring everyone in your kingdom together. If we're doing this, we better do it right, and those things are always better with food. I'm sure Remy has some ideas for what we can serve. I'll go see him. Great idea. So talk to Remy. Have these respawned yet? Let's go over and see. We're getting horses, or mounts, I guess. Horses, basically. Because that's all there is gonna be. Okay. We'll come back, I guess. But horses is all there's going to be for the time being.
Hey there, deputy.
And supposedly it's faster to get around with them. I don't see how it's gonna be easier. Oh, I forgot. Oh, hold on a second. Do you ever cough so hard that it makes you sneeze multiple times? Yeah, me either. Totally. Never had that experience before. I am lucky I got the microphone muted when I did. Hey, Remy! Nope. Can Remy, Remy.
Hey, it's you.
Bonjour. The Great Gathering. Bon appetit. Start quest. We've got more quests with him. Lovely. Ah, JSimLady. So what plan are you cooking up today? Simba wants to throw a gathering, and I want to bring him some food. I want something easy to eat, perfect for a large group that screams fun. Perfect for a large group, excuse me. Okay, so we need a huge plate full of food that even a lion can eat. Oh, I've got it. A large seafood platter would be perfect. Here, take the recipe in case you still don't know how to prepare it. I think I have that one. I think I figured it out by accident ages ago, but we'll find out if that's true or not. And for dessert, nothing beats a monumental cake. I used to make one that would have been great, but I haven't located the recipe for it yet. I remember it called for eggs, milk, fruit, wheat, and something sweet. Maybe you can figure out the last ingredient. Okay, so we're gonna get some new recipes. Possibly recipes that I already know. Okay. So is that new? Yeah, it must be. Okay. Oh, right. 510. That's not really a lot, but okay. Let's go make this. Let's go make these recipes because I think that will give us a few different things here. So first, the cake recipe has got to be new. I can't imagine it being a birthday cake, right? That would be weird. I'm gonna have to check the ingredients again too. I don't know if I had that large seafood platter unlocked yet or not. I might not have, honestly. So we got that. Okay, it was milk, eggs, milk, fruit, wheat, and something sweet. So, how do I get to ingredients again? Eggs, milk, wheat. Are you serious? I don't have any wheat? Are you kidding right now? I mean, I knew it was getting low. Do I even have an empty spot for it? Wrong button. Okay, wait, where did I start? Because I bet you it goes right there. Or right here. I'm missing something else too. Dang it. Alright, let's grab. Let's grab 5 seaweed so we can sell those. I think that's what I needed to sell was 5 seaweed. Let's put... It's gonna take me forever to figure out what chest this is in. Let's put this here. Transfer that over. I think I can sell the apples. I think I have plenty of apples, to be honest.
You know, it's so sunny today.
Howdy.
Okay, we're gonna sell that. And we're gonna... Really? Computer, really? And the 5 seaweed, I think it was 5?
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, good. Where was that? Right here. We're already at 50 points again. Unreal. Absolutely amazing. We can get this now. Convertible couch. It's so cute. I think though I still want to get this and this. But in order to be able to do these, which would be so cute, but like if I don't end up getting them, okay. Fine. The red ones are fine too. But I think in order to be able to do these ones, you have to do all of these. And then all of these. And unlock all of these first. 26 more. Yeah, that's basically all of them. Which, not gonna lie, is a little frustrating. It's still, on the surface, it's gotten better, but it's still kind of grindy. You know, it has gotten better. It has. Because in previous Star Paths, there was no way I was ever going to get the bonus items. And I'm really sad about that. There were some bonus items I really, really wanted. But there was no way I was ever gonna get them. And this time, I actually kind of feel like I might have a chance. So that's a huge plus right there. You know, I should check my mailbox too while we're here. Celebrate Inside Out 2 in the Valley. You're invited to celebrate the release of the Inside Out realm with Disney Dreamlight Valley's Memory Mania event. Oh, right. That's those things laying on the ground. Expires in 9 days. And then this for a really bad dream snaps that I made, but I was just doing it for, I think, what was I doing it for? I don't even remember. What was the dream snap? Oh wait, no, I actually tried with that one. It was the one where I was standing... I don't remember. Anyways, let's go back. Actually, I can make this right here. Because I have a stove here. Okay, so eggs, milk, fruit, wheat. Eggs, milk, fruit, wheat. Eggs, milk, fruit, wheat. Eggs, milk, fruit, wheat. Eggs, milk, fruit. Does it matter which fruit? Probably not grapes. I've never heard of grape cake, but I have heard of a raspberry-filled cake. And then wheat. And then something sweet. So, is that like... sugar? Let's try that. Is that the recipe we were going for? I don't know. It's Aurora's cake, though. That looks more Alice in Wonderland. Did it just work because it's a cake? Like, if I would have made the birthday cake, it would have worked too? Or was that the actual cake? Guess we'll never know, will we?
Ha!
This food looks amazing, JSimLady. I can't wait to taste it. But I guess we still need to figure out who to invite to our gathering. What if we start with 3 that others look up to and would want to follow? We need to invite someone fun, a villager so nice they'll put everybody at ease, a hero with many stories to tell. Someone fun? You mean Goofy? Something funny always seems to happen when he's around. He reminds me a little bit of Pumbaa. Okay, now who else? We need to invite a villager so nice. Well, that has to be Minnie. She's always so kind to everyone. Okay, now who else? We need to invite a hero with many stories to tell. Maybe Maui? He's even wearing some of his stories on his skin. It's pretty impressive. Wow, I think we have the perfect guest list. I'll invite them on your behalf. You try to think of where we can have the gathering. I'll be right back. I will indeed be right back in like 5 or 10 minutes. But also you're going to be following me around, so I also won't be right back. Because I need to go down and I need to check for blue gems. This is the best and easiest place to get them. I know you can get them, I want to say either the Glade of Trust or the Forest of Valor. Can't remember if it's both or just one. But I know it's at least one of them. The aquamarines. Everything's getting to be such a mess again. I wish those, stones and things wouldn't spawn so much because, I have no need for sand. I haven't used sand for anything in forever. I just end up selling it all off. So that's annoying. Can I get through, please? Thank you. Okay. Goofy, Minnie, and Maui. Let's see if I can call them to their homes. It worked. Nope, Goofy, you come back here.
How's it going?
Howdy, JSimLady. What brings you here? Simba's throwing a gathering to bring the village together. He wants you to join us because you are the coolest, so what do you say? And you should know there will be cake. Say no more, JSimLady. Sounds like a great idea. We should all get together for celebrations more, if you ask me.
See you later.
I haven't actually been finding too many of those things on the ground. I don't remember whose houses they show up in. Hi, Mickey. Just snooping around your house because I thought those memory mania things showed up in your house, but maybe not.
Oh, could you please help me?
Why, Minnie's right there, but that's okay because I'm snooping. Sorry, Minnie. Minnie's one of the few characters that has a full house. Kitchen, living room, dining room, stop moving, bedroom, the whole 9 yards, except a bathroom. The Great Gathering. Oh, JSimLady, hello. You look like you're on an important mission. Simba wants to invite you to a gathering. It's a celebration for all of us. How sweet of him. What can I do to help? Just be yourself. It'll be perfect. You're very kind. Tell Simba I'll be there with bells on. Or I guess I should say bows?
To check.
Oh, Minnie, you're so adorable. Oh, excuse me. I had pizza for supper. Sorry about that. I was gonna say, oh, Minnie, you're so adorable. Anything new while I'm in here looking for those memory mania things?
A minute of
It
your
doesn't
time?
seem like it today. Can I get... Thank you? Huh? Not much. I think I might finally be getting caught up to where there isn't, I mean, there's no more floors and wallpapers. That's new.
Good day, dear. Woohoo! Bye-bye.
And it's Wreck-It Ralph. Nice. Guess we can get these weird sunglasses. I'm sorry, I don't like them. I mean, no offense to Moana lovers, but I just don't like them that much. Or this jacket, for that matter. But I want to get everything that I can. Oh, I just walked right past Maui. No, Simba. Okay, come here. Thank you.
Good. You're here. We gotta move.
Hey, JSimLady, need anything rescued or fought? Simba wants to have a gathering. He's wondering if you could come along and fight stress, rescue some relaxation. Relaxation? Is that what you named one of the islands? Just kidding. I get it. Sounds like a great time. Oh, excuse me. Good lord. I'll be there.
Okay, see ya.
If it's not the pizza trying to sabotage me, it's my dry mouth. How ridiculous, right? Okay, return to Simba. Thanks, JSimLady. Well, we have the food and the guests, so I think we're ready. I tried to figure out where to have the gathering, but hey, it's your valley. Here, you decide. Okay. Place the No Worries Banquet.
Hey, a little help here?
Can we put it out here in my sort of temporary area for now? Look at that. Oh, Maui. Oh, wrong button. Yay, perfect thumbnail picture.
Excuse me! I need a little help!
And then the item disappears, like always. Oops. Everyone really got into the Hakuna Matata spirit. I didn't mean to click away from that. Now, since she wasn't at the party, I think we should go talk to Nala and see how she's doing. She must want to tell you you were right. I doubt it. What do you think she's going to say? Uh-oh. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I think both our ideas could help the valley. I hope she thinks so too. Don't worry, I'll come with you.
Got your back.
Oh, she's coming to us. Okay. Hey, Nala, JSimLady and I missed you at the party. Party? Simba, we were supposed to meet to scout for food. Oh no, that was today? Yes. I know you wanted to have a gathering, but you also said you'd help me. And that's not all. Some of my memories of the valley are starting to come back. I remember that you used to have some sort of special role here, Simba.
Over here. Come on, hurry up.
I think we need to figure out what it was, or bad things will keep happening here. I'm sorry, Nala. I honestly just forgot. And you're right. We need to figure out this memory you've had.
I kinda need your help.
Okay. I was not expecting that. I've heard nothing about this in all this time. Oh, I feel so bad. I completely forgot I was supposed to help Nala today. I've got to make it up to her. And she said that odd thing about me having a special role here. Yeah, it sounds like her memories started to come back when she was scouting for food. Maybe yours will too. And it seems really important to Nala. It is. She wants to make sure all the animals in the valley have food. Maybe Nala has the right idea and something isn't right with how the circle of life should be working. Sounds like she was right. Where do you want to start? Please don't eat the critters. Okay, let's do it. Just for the sake of funniness and chaos. You don't have to worry about that. I have enough food around here with all the fish and stuff from Remy. Nala's worried that the rabbits don't have enough to eat. Goofy says they like carrots. So how about we plant and grow some carrots just to be sure? Let's take it a little further. I'll feed some of the animals around the village too. Good idea, but some of the creatures around here seem pretty hard for you to approach. I've gotten to know most of them. Do you want some help? Absolutely. I can never remember what anybody wants to eat or how long it takes to feed them or anything. Great. Which creatures do you want to know about? This is what... Oh, okay, I've been complaining about this forever. How am I going to remember this, though? I don't even have a pen and paper on me right now. I'll just have to look it up later again. Let's go with the crocodiles. I don't remember the foxes either. The squirrels and sunbirds are easy, although I can never tell which sunbird is which color, so that's the only problem there. The rabbits are fine. The foxes I need a little help with sometimes. The turtles are fine. The ravens I sometimes get confused. But it's the crocodiles that I've never been able to figure out how to feed. Oh, they're the most wary creatures in the valley. You need to be pretty careful when you approach them. When you see them watching their surroundings, stop moving. Only move again when you see they're relaxed, but stop as soon as you see them about to stand on guard again. Great. Which creatures do you want to know about? Let's do the foxes. Okay, so those guys love to run and play. So, these guys, you have to, like, chase them. It's like tag. You'll have to join their game and catch them if you want to give them food. And the raccoons and crocodiles are like red light, green light. Okay, but what do we feed them? That's what I really wanted to know. Hey, don't hesitate to ask me again if you change your mind. Okay. Plant carrots in the meadow and feed some of the animals. Got it. I ran into a wall. I'm sure I have carrot seeds somewhere, but I'm lazy. How many was it? Hello? Oh.
Oh, great, good boy.
There's 9. I was only 1 off. How awesome is that?
Come on, you know you want to talk to me.
I'm getting lots of coins. Oops. Wow, that was awesome. I'm awesome. Plant and grow carrots in the meadow. Okay, I'm gonna assume they have to grow before it counts. And then feed some animals. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. What do I feed the crocodiles, though?
I'm in need of a
That's the question. I think Raven are like a 5-star meal. Any 5-star meal, although I'm sure they prefer meat type meals. But like, I'm pretty sure the ravens are generally any 5-star meal. Let's try this for both the ravens and the crocodiles. And then fox or some kind of fish. I'm also gonna get just a lobster. Just in case it's just a raw lobster. I feel like it's gotta be lobster. And what is the fox? How did I end up with so much cod? Let's see what fish come. I didn't realize you could get these everywhere. Wow. Okay. Peaceful meadow, forest, sunlight plateau. A crab comes from the frosted heights, really? That's weird. No? Dazzle Beach. Okay, I guess we'll get... Do I have any? I do have a crab, so we'll try crab. What did the white sturgeon look like again? Right here. And then squirrels are peanuts, apparently, but also apples work. Oh wait, I might need to grab some apples. I don't know what raccoons are, though. I don't remember. I think rabbits... Oh, the rabbits eat the carrots. Squirrels are peanuts or apples. I don't think it's raspberries. I think... Oh, what the raccoons eat. None of this stuff. I think I'm missing a few things too. Would they maybe eat blueberries? Do I have any? I'll just pick some when I get up there. So let's try the ravens first. Pretty sure they are just any 5-star meal. But I'm gonna give them the lobster because they just seem like meat-eating birds to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about birds, but I do know that weirdly some of them eat meat. Finally, I thought for some reason they were not showing up. We've got one in the concert area. Come on, little birdie. Alright, where did that lobster meal? Here it is. Aww. I did it. Whoa, what is that? It's a motif, but it looks like an embroidered motif. That's actually really cool. Something wrong with Simba? That was weird. I actually kind of like that motif, like a lot. Alright, let's grab a couple of flowers. I should wait and see which bird it is that's down here right now. It's getting pretty dark though, so now it is getting kind of hard to see. But honestly, I kind of like the nighttime. I just need to light areas up better where we might hang out at. You know what I mean? Like little sitting areas, park areas, that kind of stuff, and really get them lit up so we can see better. I'm not seeing any sunbirds at all. Okay, phew. I think you want this one. I'm fairly certain. I did it. Oops. I don't know why I did that, though. Okay, that's 2. And let's go ahead and go straight down here. I think of all the animals, that was this bird right here, right? Or was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. I unlocked this one a long time ago. There's a white squirrel. I didn't know there was a white squirrel. Anyways, out of all the animals that I've unlocked, some 4, the crocodile are the only ones that I haven't unlocked a single one. Not a one. Because I just cannot figure it out. You know, come to think of it, I haven't seen them around much either lately. Why am I having such bad luck seeing the animals or the critters or whatever around? I should have brought a glass of water in here. There's one. Come back here, little guy. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. There's another one. There's two of them. Is this the one where... Is this like the raccoons where I have to wait for them? No, I think I messed up. No, come back. I'm sorry. It was an accident.
Another perfect day.
Shoot. I thought he was waiting for me to approach him. Yay! Okay, let's try. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Dang it. No, come back. No. Please. Okay, do you eat raw lobster? Is that what it is? Oh my goodness. Finally. So I just need to bring a bunch of raw lobster down here. Got it. Alright, let's go pick those carrots. I can't fast speed sprint thingy. We'll find a bunny to feed. Is there a bunny that I don't yet have? I don't think I can get the pink one. That's events. That's not here today. I've never even seen that one before. Also not here today. And this is another event one. So I'll just feed one of the bunnies. Actually, let's go up and do the fox first. I want to see if any of these fish are the right fish. Hello, Mr. Fox. I gotta say, I much prefer the rabbits, foxes, and let's try crab. The rabbits, foxes, and squirrels over all the other animals. Okay, the crab worked, and I got a present, so that must be it. Let's feed this one of the fish and see what happens. This one looks different than the ones I normally see. White sturgeon, maybe? Okay, that also works. And that gave me a bundle. That makes me think that that's the one. Another motif. I don't like that one as much, but okay. Now we just gotta find Nala. I didn't even need to feed the rabbits. Is that because I fed 2 of the foxes? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, I didn't feed a raccoon either. You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna do an extra long live stream, maybe sometime over the winter, maybe like winter break or something. And I'm just gonna go around and collect all of the different critters in all the different worlds that I don't have yet. Oh wait, some of them are only around on certain days. Shoot, that doesn't work. Okay. I guess I'll have to do it as a regular recorded episode then, because I'll have to pop in at different times of day and on different I walked right past the door on different days. Darn it, that would have been something cool to... Simba, are you alright there? I don't think I've ever come in here before. That would have been something cool to live stream though, just trying to collect every single critter.
Hello.
Oh, hello, JSimLady. Can I help you with something? I just wanted to let you know that Simba felt really bad about what happened. We went and scouted for some food around the village. Thank you for letting me know. I was worried when he just forgot like that. He's trying his best. I know he is, and I know it's not easy being a leader. There's so much for Simba to think about. I'm glad you could help him, and I'm hoping we can figure out the role he used to play in the valley. Thank you, JSimLady, for everything. Nice, okay. I just realized that my microphone is falling out of its holder thing. Thanks for helping me out, JSimLady, and I'm starting to remember some stuff. I think we're headed in the right direction. Before the forgetting, there used to be something in this valley that I watched over. Nala was right. Something is missing around here. I just wish I remembered what it was. Guess I need time to think about it. Thanks again, JSimLady. I'll tell you if I remember. Okay, I gotta fix my microphone. Let me mute it for a second. Oh no, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up too much. Oops. Hitting all the wrong things. Okay. So we got that. We're at 3,380. Got some more stuff here. And then... Alright. We got this. Wow, we've spent an hour with Simba. Interesting. Okay. Give a villager their favorite gifts. So we need to give out 10 favorite gifts and make small talk 6 times. We still need to mine for gems and we still need more Dreamlight. Which is fine, honestly, because I also have Mulan to unlock as well. So there's that.
Hello.
Wait, we're at 70. So we can get this now, or I can wait and get this first and then work back up towards this. I think I'll work towards this first. This is a little bit overwhelming. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, dig for pottery material. That I can do right here. So let's just do that. And of course, all I get are pebbles and coins. Okay, there we go. This is gonna be such a mess. I suppose I should kind of go in some kind of path. I forgot. I forgot we're still hanging out with him. Wait, what is that? Is that like a new door? Bye, let's hang out later. Why am I mostly getting pebbles? Do I need to go... I thought we got clay. Oh, I know what it is. Ran into a rock. This. Oh wait, it says dig up though. Does this count? Let's see. 1 of 20. Shoot. Okay, I know you can get them here. But is it more likely in the Glade of Trust? It might be. Let's go down there. Whoops. Okay, it doesn't appear to be any more likely down here than up in the sunlit plateau. But the ones that you get from the bones don't count. Now, do I have to actually collect them? No, I do not. I just have to dig them up. Of all the rotten times to get coins, and I don't want them. How funny is that? Oh, wait. Oh, I need 20. Here I was thinking I only needed 10. This is gonna take forever. I think that's the point though, right? How close are we? 15 of 20? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Alright, let's try somewhere else for a while. Because I'm not having as much luck there. No dropped frames, but I've had to lower the quality so low that it's terrible. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh yeah, fairly fancy dinners. Okay, I don't remember. I think we might have to try a 3-star and a 4-star meal, but I know it's not a 5-star. Let's start with 3 stars. And we'll make an apple pie. Because I'm willing to sometimes eat apple pies. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. Okay, it's not 3 stars. So now let's try... Is that a 2 star? Whoops. No, that was a 3 star, right? Let's try a cheesecake. Wasn't that one either. So let's try a 5 star. Whoops. Wrong button. I guess that's sorta something I'd be willing to eat. What is it then? What's a fairly fancy dinner? If you consider 2 stars fairly fancy, I'm so confused. Does it have to be an entree? I just don't understand. Okay, it has to be an entree. I can make a few pasta with herbs. I don't have any onions. I like vegetarian stew. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. Let's make a few pasta with herbs. I like that. Oh, veggie pasta. Okay. Was that enough? That was enough. Okay. Yay! We're at 105. I mean, really, to be honest with you, even if I don't get the green chairs and the green car, it'd be cool. Especially for, like, the car. It'd actually be cool if there were a few different colors of the car. But I would be okay if I didn't get all the rest of the stuff. If we only had red. I think I'd be okay with that. But I do kind of want the green car, though. And I don't know if I care about that if I don't end up getting this. Okay. Six small talk and 6 villager get new furniture unlocked. Oh. Wow, I'm awesome. Okay, so I have been playing a ton of Disney Dreamlight Valley lately, and honestly, how many more days do we have before this Star Path is over? 22 days? I could easily do another live stream with this. Easily. So, what we might do is play something else for a little while now. I kind of want to stream until 10-ish, give or take a little bit. But to be honest, I've been doing so much Dreamlight Valley lately that I kind of want to take a break from it. So we're gonna go to a blank screen for a minute. And we're gonna go to The Sims 4. How about that? I haven't done Sims 4 on stream in a long time. So we're switching over to The Sims 4 now, and I need to make some kind of transition screen for when I'm doing these kind of live streams where I transition over. You know what I've never done before? I've never live streamed my Legacy family. That's something I should maybe consider setting up doing for a very specific episode, like maybe Grace's last day or something. She still has so far to go in her aspiration, though, and I'm struggling to find all the collection stuff. But anyways, my thumbnails are doing this weird thing. Look at that. That tree looks like it's coming out of the top of the building. I think this save file might be having some issues. The tree is supposed to be way back here. So I might have to transfer all of these buildings over into another new save file again. There, now it's right. That's annoying. But anyways, I thought we'd take stock real quick of where I'm at and what my plans are for the save file I'm trying to work on. So if we start here in Willow Creek, we have the movers and shakers. That's not what that's supposed to be called. That was because I had to transfer it over from the old save file after Life and Death came out, so we got the new Grim Reaper. This is what movers and shakers looks like after businesses and hobbies came out. Whoops, we went too far up. So we've got the 2 downstairs businesses, which, yes, technically, regardless of why your Sims are here, they have to pay a fee to be here because it's a gym. But it's also a cafe, which I get is weird. And it doesn't bother me too much. It doesn't seem to affect the Sims at all. They don't seem to care at all. And it doesn't bother me that much. I don't know how other people feel about it though, but this is the cafe and gym. And I can always change this later on. But I need to get a sim in the save file who is a painter who makes a career out of painting, because I want paintings that the Sims do up here on the wall. And then of course when the new expansion pack comes out, I will change a couple of these hand weight decorative items for the actual usable hand weights that are coming in the new expansion pack. But this is like the downstairs cafe and gym area, and then we've got some seating out here. Your Sims can buy coffee or drinks here. Actually, you know what? I think the Sims can buy coffee and drinks here and not pay a fee. Huh. I wish they would have set these fee boxes up so that they were attached to a specific room or something, rather than attached to the whole lot. That would have been so much nicer. But anyways, here's the upstairs. And it's not one building, but the owners of this building and the gym and the cafe are like, it's all our building now, so we're gonna turn a good portion of the upstairs into our home. We've got a little kitchen, dining space here, nice big like office space, living room, and then a kid's bedroom and a parent's bedroom. They do only have one bathroom, but they also have a laundry room, so that's kind of nice. But then they'll use the rest of the upstairs over the gym for bathrooms for the gym and cafe. I thought that was kind of different and kind of cool, right? Like, yeah, it's two separate buildings, but they own the whole space. So why not use it to the best of their abilities for both home and work? I thought that was a cool idea, right? That's the only one I've done in the downtown area so far. I definitely want to redo this to be a bar and restaurant lot. As for the museum and the library, I don't know yet, to be honest. Over here we have a residential rental, 2 small homes, an older lady whose husband has passed lives in this one, and then a young single mom with a toddler daughter lives over here in this rental. And the storyline for this rental is that the older lady helps out by babysitting. Her kids are all grown up and moved away. Does she have a dog? Okay, yeah, she has a dog, but that's about it. And this poor lady over here has no one. So when she moved in with her toddler daughter, the older lady next door offered to help take care of the baby. So that's pretty cool. I love this. This is one of my most favorite. Hold on. Sorry about that. Have to get a drink of water. This is my most favorite lot so far over here. But then we do have the this one here, Crit Cabana. I gotta rename all these. I renamed them that with the all pack save file at the end, so that I wouldn't lose them in my library when I was transferring them over. I have come in this one a couple of times because I built this one a while ago now. Like a while ago. But I have come in a few different times and added newer stuff from newer packs in here while keeping it under 20,000. It's a tiny home for a single sim and potentially a pet. Like there's a backyard that could be used for a pet potentially. But at the start, when you first move the sim in here, there's not a ton of room or money left over to have a pet. I really like that one too, but it's a very small house. Very, very small house. And I built that when I was going through a I want a tiny house phase. I was going through a phase for a while where our house isn't overly huge. It's 1,500 square feet, but it's more than enough for us. There's only 3 of us and 2 dogs here, so it's way more than enough for us. And sometimes it gets a little overwhelming cleaning all that. And I was going through a phase of like, I really wish we lived in a really tiny house. Something so small. 1 bathroom, 2 bedrooms, nothing more. Like a way smaller kitchen, living room, dining room space. And then I realized I wouldn't have anywhere to record at, and my boyfriend wouldn't have anywhere for his hobbies. And if we had 2 small bedrooms, our daughter wouldn't have anywhere for her hobbies. So we'd end up fixing up the basement, and then we'd end up with just as much room as we have now. So I don't want a tiny house anymore. I want a maid now. That's what I want now. This one I actually made, I'm thinking it was either a holiday or a seasonal, like I was doing like holiday builds or seasonal type builds or something at the time. And I made this one and I loved it so much I had to put it in the save file. Like I just think this one turned out so well. It's one of my better builds for sure. Look how adorable that is. Definitely one of my better builds for sure. So I went through and got rid of all the seasonal holiday decor and just turned it into a regular house. Not much else to say about it. It's set up for a family. Mom and dad, newborn, grandma and grandpa here, and then 3 kids over here. There's a small laundry room here, a bathroom upstairs, and a half a bathroom downstairs. We've got a nice dining room here, but it doesn't fit everyone, obviously. So they're gonna have to eat in shifts. We've got a decent sized kitchen, a small office, or rather a back room that kind of leads out to the backyard, but they use it as an office space. And then the living room. I still love this build. It's definitely one of the best builds I've ever made. I will say that. It's not just one of my better builds, it's one of my best builds. Period. Okay, what else? I have not done enough for this save file yet. I have been really struggling. I don't think I've done anything here yet. I was gonna work on Magnolia Blossom Park, and then I froze because I just could not do it. I could not figure out what to do. Now with the new playground equipment and stuff coming, I might as well wait for that, right? Oh, right. I did these two little houses. So there was this lady on YouTube that I was watching. She bought a house for $1 and fixed it up. And she did such a magnificent job at it. But some of her choices were not things that I would make. And I thought, you know, that's really interesting. If that was my house, not that it's bad the way she did it, I would live in it totally the way she did it. Oh my God, hold on a second. My daughter walked in.
I'm sorry. I can wait.
Hold on, I got my microphone on. It's okay. I don't think they can hear you that well, but it's fine. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. I gotta get my daughter's medicine for bedtime. Okay, sorry about that. She's not feeling great, so she just wanted her bedtime medicines now and get it done and over with rather than waiting an hour. But, so where was I? Oh, right. So this is just this is not her exact house because in her house the closets are in between the two bedrooms. But I couldn't fit that on this lot and still have any kind of a backyard. So I moved the closets over to the side, but this is sort of generally how I would do it if it was my house. I would make an L-shaped kitchen here. She did not. But the scale in The Sims is different, and she was able to put like her stove and sink and stuff all right here. And then her fridge is like over here somewhere. So she didn't need to set it up this way. I kind of did because technically this kitchen is too small. And then the bathroom is massive and the wrong shape. So it's not a perfect replica, but it's the best I could do in The Sims. And I did take some inspiration from the way she decorated it as well. Her color scheme and stuff. And just added to it what I would have liked. And then there's a big basement. I don't think this is a starter house, no. Not even a 4-person, 4-sim family starter house. This is a really expensive house, and it's really small too. But like a lot of the stuff you could just get rid of, all this sort of stuff here, all the upper cabinets and everything, and make it a starter house if you really wanted. But that's also one of those I wanted a smaller house phase sort of things. And this was sort of in the similar vein. Like, I'm still in my I want a smaller house phase. So I made another 1-bedroom house. I think you could actually easily turn this into a 2-bedroom house. I really think you could. I think if you got rid of this little fake utility closet here, you could put a dining table and chair right here and make this the living room and then turn this into a bedroom, and it could easily be a 2-bedroom house as well. But I kind of like it like this. Again, it's not cheap, but it's perfect for a single guy or gal who just wants to live on their own and have their own space to decorate the way they want, right? I like it. It's too small for me now, though. I definitely realize I need more space, especially for all my recording stuff. Someday I will have to show what my recording room looks like. It's a tiny room. It's only like 10 by 10 or 8 by 10 or something like that. It's a really tiny room, but there's a lot in here. And then this was a base game build that I made right before Businesses and Hobbies came out. And I wanted it to be a base game and Businesses and Hobbies build. And then I changed my mind. I wanted to add it to the save file, and so I decided to make the business a candle making business. So I incorporated eco lifestyle in here, or is it eco living? I can never remember. It's one of those two. That's all I've updated in. Oh, I guess I updated a little bit of the artwork too. But the store space here is all I've updated so far. I do plan on going back in and adding other stuff because literally everything is just base game. But this is the store part, and then this is the entryway for the private residence and the backyard for the private residence. And then if you go upstairs, you enter into the dining room. I guess I could get rid of that for you so you don't have to look at it. You enter into the dining room. You got a nice big kitchen here, bathroom, pantry. I do not know what is wrong with me today. I cannot stop coughing, not because I have a cold, but because I have dry mouth. It's really annoying. Nice big living room, children's play area here. And then upstairs, we have 3 bedrooms. and 2 bathrooms. Bathroom for the kids, bathroom for the grown-ups, and a private patio, which I just realized they got rid of that patio door. Did anybody else notice that? I mentioned it, and they're like, yeah, we know it's gone. And then that's it. That's all they said. Yeah, we know it's gone. I don't know if they plan on bringing it back or if they got rid of it for some particular reason. I have no idea. But anyways, I would like to go through all of this and add some pack stuff. Like this, the nursery could benefit from pack stuff. This is all just base game. Everything in here is just base game. So it could definitely benefit from having like parenthood, kids room stuff, all that kind of stuff. And then some of the other drink trays. I just put the hot cocoa trays everywhere because that's all that's available in the base game. But it could definitely use something more. But it's gonna stay a home business, with the business downstairs being a candle making shop or whatever. Really, you could put any objects that that you craft stuff on here and turn it into a teaching slash selling business that you can sell pottery, you can sell. What else do we have right now? We have candles. We have some of the stuff you can't fit. that would be a problem because some of it can't fit. Let's see, what else do we have? Flower arranging. That's one. You could do turn this into an apothecary shop. Teach people how to make apothecary elixirs. There's the flower arranging from seasons, pottery, woodworking. That's what the version of this that's on the gallery, that's what I have, is the woodworking, because I almost never use it. And so that's originally what this was gonna be, was a woodworking store. But, you know, there's other things too. You could even maybe fit a couple of these in here, potentially, or jewelry making. This would be an awesome store for teaching jewelry making and making and selling jewelry. Basically anything, but I chose candles. And then we have the Newcrest Cemetery. It's nothing fancy. Just a basic cemetery. These are just temporary decorative headstones that you can replace with your own Sims. And then we have a basic funeral home, a quiet area for the family, kind of like an entryway where the 2 bathrooms are at for guests, a small dinner, lunch area, then the hallway where like you put the photos and mementos and whatever of the loved one, and then the actual room. And then we just have the crypt back here. Plenty of space for lots of Sims. That feels so weird saying that. I made my cemetery nice and big so we can put lots of Sims in it. I don't have anything in Magnolia Promenade yet. I'm thinking about making this one a restaurant or this a restaurant and doing something similar to this over here. But I also thought maybe a restaurant a bar, a retail shop, and then an apartment building. So if you're out there and you're watching, let me know what you think I should set this up as. Like, what combination of buildings would be the most interesting fun. Here, I turned the factory 1. Am I gonna mess this up clicking on this? I really hope not. Luckily, I have all these builds on the gallery, so it's fine if I lose them from the save file. I do have a backup of the save file, though. But anyways, this is the one where those 4 Sims acquaintances, like Marcus Flex and all of them live. I just split it into 4 different apartments. And each of them, because when you start up the game, they're just acquaintances. They're not even friends. And so it feels weird to me that they're all just living together in a house. So I broke it up into 4 apartments. Each one has their own apartment. They're already assigned to their apartment. And then on the top floor, I put a huge, like, whole building apartment up here for the owners to live in. And the owners have a daughter, a teenage daughter, and a child-aged sim. So there's that. That one, I think this was one of the first ones. No, it was this, yeah, one of the first ones. It was literally the second build I made for the save file, I think. Nothing else here. San Myshuno has a few apartments. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this one. I know it's taking a long time, but I gotta show you this one. This is my favorite apartment so far. So, do I show you with the walls up or the walls down? That's a toughie. Let's go like this. I love this apartment so much. It's so cute. Let's start at the front door. How about that? So the inspiration for this apartment came after we took our daughter to her first ever concert. We took her to see Cave Town, and it was actually really good. We made the poor decision to sit in the balcony right next to the speakers, so that part wasn't great. We won't do that again if Cave Town ever comes around here again, which fingers crossed he does. But otherwise, it was a great experience. It was a fantastic experience, and I like Cave Town. It's not my kind of music, but it's definitely the kind of music that I like that my young daughter listens to. So I sort of took inspiration from Cave Town. I forget what his real name is. I think I can't remember, but I did a little research on him, and I took inspiration from him and his songs and the stories that he tells with his songs to build this apartment right after we went to that concert. Now, there is a musical instrument in here, but the sim that I made this for is more of an artist rather than a musician, but it works either way, honestly. And then here's the living room. I don't know why, I just saw bright and fun and happy every time I thought about it, and the concert and him. I just saw bright and fun and happy and just all things cheery. So that's what I went with, and it's my most favorite apartment of the whole thing, of the whole San Myshuno. And then this is his bedroom here. and his bathroom over here. And then I gave him a roommate, a very princessy, girly girl roommate. She likes all things like pink and cute, and she likes makeup and jewelry and all that kind of fun stuff as well. So this is her room. Definitely has some touches of her out here in these other areas as well, but mainly Cave Town himself was my inspiration for this. I love this apartment so much. I would live here if I could. It is such a cute little apartment. I did update some of the pre-made families' homes as well. What else have I done for the save file? Nothing here yet. Oh yeah, this one right here. It's a bachelor pad. Another 1-bedroom starter apartment. You can see that right there. I don't think there's anything else there. Oh, and this one. So right when I first started feeling like my creativity was kind of slumping, and I just could not bring myself to build an entire house and lot and landscape it in the whole 9 yards, I did this apartment. Because it was just so much easier to build an apartment, or decorate an apartment, I mean, than it was to build a whole entire house, honestly. And I need to go back, now that we have the mudroom kit, I need to go back and use some of the mudroom stuff here. But then that means turning the stairs into solid stairs, but that's fine. I really want to use the mudroom stuff in here though, so I'm going to update it with that. And then here is the bedrooms upstairs. The kids have to share a bedroom, but they've kind of got their own little spaces here. Nice big bathroom, a sitting area in the hallway, and then the parents. The only other things that I've really started working on a lot is Granite Falls. This is not how I left this earlier. Okay, well this is the honeymoon cabin that I just made. You can see this on my YouTube channel. I made this right before the announcement of Adventures Await. I did not know that there was gonna be like romantic, like contest type of getaway things. I didn't know anything about it in that way. You know what I mean? I did have some information, but nothing that would have told me to do something like this. There was, however, a ton of leaks and speculation on Twitter about it, and I think I maybe took that in subconsciously with what little information I did have, and I sort of spit this out. It's a honeymoon vacation cabin rental. 1 basic room with a bathroom, very much set up for just 2 Sims to enjoy. We've got the dress up chest here and game from Lovestruck and stuff, but there are a couple of spots out here for other Sims to come and hang out with them, you know, if they get bored of being alone or whatever and they want to make some new friends. We've got the fire pit thing and the game table here for them. But otherwise, it's a basic honeymoon cabin. And I don't know, I guess I just took in all the leaks and the speculation that everyone was doing and sort of internalized it in my subconscious or whatever, and this is what I came up with for it. But I really didn't mean to. I didn't have any kind of insider information. That is not how I left that though, because earlier today I moved this lot over here and I had decided that these 3 lots were going to be cabins and this lot were going to be campsites, if that makes sense. Yeah. For tents and stuff, you know? So I'm not sure what's happening there. Like I said, I think that the save file might have some issues. But now that we are getting adventures awaits, did I say that right? I kind of want to redo the Granite Falls Forest National Park. I think there will be some fun stuff to add to that. I really do. I'm really bothered by these being the only destination worlds, and then they never, and they don't plan on ever making any more destination worlds. I wish that they would just get rid of this sub menu and move these out here, even if they have to put like a line and then say destination worlds down here and then put them underneath that. I'd be fine with that. But half the people don't even realize that there's a second sub menu up here and that these worlds are up here. And I'll be honest with you, when I first got Outdoor Retreat, I didn't know that was there either. I did not pay any attention, did not see that there. Do not spend a ton of time on this screen. So I never noticed it was there. So I just assumed when I was playing that you could visit Granite Falls, but you couldn't build in Granite Falls or see what the world looked like outside of visiting it. And so I know there's tons of other people out there like me. So I wish they would just at least get rid of the sub menu and put it all on one page here so people see where they're at, if that makes sense. But I think I might, while we're here, get started on another build. Oh, the other thing I want to know is what people do with these 2 lots. So let me show you these 2 lots in Brindleton Bay. I thought about making this an eco lifestyle, eco living lot, and then having it like a community garden, like forcing it to be the community garden rather than the maker space or the market space, and then just having like maybe a small shed or something in the back, but otherwise be all outdoor garden stuff here. But I'm not sure. I just don't know. It's such a weird space. And then I wanted everybody's opinion because if you come over here to this lot, you can see kind of where the lot ends. I mean, I did go in and add that giant tree, so it was a little bit less noticeable. That's not there on the version that's on the gallery, because it was really bothering me that you can basically see where the lot ends. You know what I mean? It doesn't blend with the area around it. In real life, this person would probably have things a little bit more spread out. The chickens would be closer to that tree and stuff on the side up there. Same with the garden and the bugs and stuff like that. It just looks too much and too small of an area and not blended in very well. And I want to know what people's opinions of that are. If it looks really bad, if I should redo this lot or do a new lot for this area, sort of in the same style, but not so much packed into such a small area type of deal. I'd like to know what people think of that too. But in the meantime, I kind of want to see if I can go back and fix that. And then, so this would be like, if I move this one over here, this would be the honeymoon cabin. And then I'm thinking maybe this would be a small family cabin. And then this would be a larger family cabin that might include space for extended family, perhaps. So this would be the next one I would want to work on. And this is what it looks like right now. And I don't generally say this, like there are a few builds in The Sims 4 that I'm willing to say this for, but this is awful. This is really bad. I see what they were trying to do and go for, and I'm guessing that they had a general idea of what packs were going to be coming out in the near-ish future. And I think that they were maybe wanting to leave some space for expansion here, like this area here, for customizing and expanding with further packs. I think that's kind of what it looks like. But this is really bad. I mean, yeah, this is pretty rough looking. I don't know, it's not good though. And I feel bad saying that, because I'm sure someone put some effort and time into this. I mean, it looks like they put some effort and time into it, but they just, no. It's just not good. I feel really bad saying that though, but it's not good. But I wanted to make this is a huge lot though. Maybe they had the same problem that I often have, where I get a big lot and I feel like I need to fill the whole thing up with house. And it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Because you end up with big spaces like this. I don't even think I'm going to keep the shell. Sometimes I keep the shells because the shells are kind of nice and I can turn them into something. But on this one, I don't even think I'm going to keep the shell. Honestly, this is awful. I think we should just get rid of it. I definitely want it to be one story. I feel like these should all... Oh, it is over there. It's just not deleted from there. Okay, yeah, that was the idea that I was going for. So if I delete this one... And all of these lots, by the way, are available on the gallery. So this would have like a tent or a couple of tent spots, and then just like a fire pit, little things like that on it. So it'd be like a second campground. Let me save this. Maybe I didn't save it last time and that was the problem. And then this is where the honeymoon cabin is supposed to be. Right here. Same cabin, just moved over. Because I thought that made more sense. And then these three being actual cabins. Or maybe even in the case of these two, multiple cabin buildings. Potentially. But I don't know. This is a really huge space though. But I feel like these should all be one story. I feel like it should be really small, squat little cabins that are like you're in the forest. And you're, well, maybe not though. I don't know. Let's start and see what we come up with. I was thinking initially maybe like a main cabin here, living room, dining room, kitchen, and then a couple of bedroom cabins like right here and right here. And then stuff in the middle, but I'm thinking, you know, I have seasons and this, excuse me, is an all pack save file. That's gonna make wintertime miserable, especially if the kids are like in a separate cabin and they gotta go outside in the cold to get to the main cabin. That might not be a good idea. Do dogs and cats go on vacation with the family? I wonder. That's something I might have to test out, is if dogs and cats go on vacation with the family. I honestly don't know the answer to that. But I think it would be a bad idea, so maybe we will do a 2-story. Cabin. Ooh, maybe we could do an A-frame. We do have the new glass walls and floors. No, just walls, sorry. We do have the new glass walls that we can put on roofs. That's where my brain was trying to go with that. So what if we did... that looks okay-ish, I think. Did an A-frame. Oops. I did not line that up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is. That's quite a squatty A-frame, isn't it? That's not... That's kind of wide, is what I'm saying. Let's bring it in a little bit. It's got a weird... No, it has to be like that. It's got a little bit of a weird angle there, but I think it's something we just kind of have to deal with. Potentially. But see, now the upstairs is not big enough, so it kind of has to be a little bit squattier. Unless... Okay, that might work, actually. It's a very small upstairs, though. It's not even three tiles wide. So it would be like the kids upstairs, maybe? Would that be annoying to play, though? Also, I noticed some people posted some close-up shots of some of the houses or whatever they are in from the new trailer for the new expansion pack, and you'll be able to paint the underside of the roofs, maybe? It kind of looks like. That would be really nice if that's true. Why am I having issues like these little things right here all over lately? That's so annoying. Okay, I'm not sure I want it on those side. But like that, maybe? I wonder if... I can't really make that an open loft. Doing it this way, though. What if I used two roof pieces? I am not good at this sort of thing with roofs. I'll be honest. Why is it like that? That's weird. Okay, it's technically cut in two. That's not gonna work. Never mind. I forgot that it does this on both. I would rather have a loft there, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's gonna work. I feel like this would be incredibly annoying to play with. That's my biggest thing. Excuse me. It's great to build builds like this. They're fun to build, they're fun to look at and explore and stuff. But they're not fun to play in at all. Not even a little bit, honestly. They're actually really annoying to play with. Oops. And that's what I build for, is maximum playability. Like, yeah, I want it to look good, but I also want you to, like, truly be able to play. Not just sort of be able to play and then be really frustrated. It doesn't really work when I might not do an A-frame. I'd have to look around and see what everybody else is doing for that to make it look better than that, but not the ones that, again, are just built for looking at. The ones that are built for actual living and playing in. We might just do a basic cabin. And it fits the aesthetic better anyways. Ooh, should I put a metal roof on the honeymoon cabin? It might look better with a metal roof. I didn't think of that. I was going real, like, cabin-y cabin. Huh. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with a regular cabin for this. So we want this to be a smaller family cabin for, not a smaller cabin, a cabin for a smaller family. So we want it to be a nice cabin, but not super expensive. Something a little on the cheaper side, possibly. I just don't know how big to make everything, honestly. It's so annoying, I know, but the way I used to build was I'd lay down my main furniture first, and then I would build the rooms around it. I know that's weird. So let's see. Cabins are very basic. Cabins are really very basic, and that's kind of what I'm going for with my my Granite Falls here, is a very basic cabin. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be the parents' room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be maybe bedroom 2. And then this would be bedroom 3. Oh wait, but would we want the parents to have their own bathroom? Probably not in a cabin, right? Um, So I'm thinking maybe kitchen here, dining room here, living room here. And then this can be glass walls or greenhouse. So it would look something like this. Glass walls or greenhouse windows or some kind of combination of both. And then the front door would be let's just go with this one for right now. That's 3. I wanted a 2 tile door. Let's go with this one. Yeah, so then the front door would be right there. And this would be kitchen, dining room, maybe a bathroom right here along the edge. Oh, we need a staircase. Probably stairs right here. Let's see if that works. Like that. And then this is like a room, mostly or semi-enclosed, for like a game table and all that kind of stuff. And then we have parents' room there. Maybe one kid's room there. Or the parents' room can be there. We can actually make this one smaller. Put a bathroom there. And I guess the bathroom could have 2 doors. Because you have the staircase right. Can we grab just something real quick? Right here, that's... I don't know if I love that, though. We definitely need a bathroom upstairs, for sure. That's already a huge bathroom. But the stairs are, like, taking up this whole space here. What if we move them forward 1? Cannot do it? Oh. I forgot. There we go. And then we can do a long bathroom / laundry room right here. And then this can just be a little sitting area. It's The Sims, so it's fine. Oh, Hello? I didn't even I didn't even see your messages. I'm so sorry. And of course, it's super delayed on top of it. So you're not even gonna hear me say hello, and it's just gonna be like I'm sitting here ignoring you. Which I was for a while there. I am so sorry. I did not even see that. Yeah, big bathrooms are nice. But I don't want it to be too big. You know? No, because 1, 2, 3, 4. I already moved to the stairs. I was gonna say we can make this the parents' room again. Make 2 separate bathrooms, but no. So yeah, I think we'll do that. It'll be one big, long bathroom, but they can have... do I really want... Not on purpose. I was not ignoring you on purpose, I promise. I don't know that I want laundry. Do we want laundry while we're away? Probably not, right? I hate doing floor plans. I really, truly hate doing floor plans. How can we make this look good? Okay, what if we made this another bedroom? Yeah, they do. They take up quite a bit of room. Although, weirdly, a lot of people are able to squeeze all 3 of those things into a 1x3 tile space, and their Sims do just fine with it. Mine don't. Mine are not smart enough for that, but other people have no problem with it. So, okay, this is the parents' room right here. What if I give the parents their own bathroom, and then a bathroom for the 2 kids' rooms, and a closet? Like a special... oh god, this is awful. I can't really change the downstairs much. Because it's already pretty big. Yeah, I don't know. I'm only gonna be here for about 5 more minutes. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to live stream. During the day, I can't. I mean, I can. It's not the greatest quality, as you can see, because you're on YouTube right now. YouTube does not have about 5 more minutes. I'm gonna be getting off in about 5 minutes, but YouTube does not have the greatest quality because back here, my Wi-Fi sucks. I'm gonna be getting a booster for it, and hopefully that will help. But whenever I try to stream during the day, it's like the internet service provider throttles my ability to upload. The last 4 or 5 days, it has taken, I had a 30-minute video on this YouTube channel, More JSimLady. I had a 30-minute video. A month ago, 2 months ago, would have taken maybe 30 to 40 minutes to upload. Great, that sucks to hear. Boosters don't work. Nice. It maybe would have taken 30, 40 minutes to upload. The internet went out several times in like a 2-week period. There was a bunch of construction work going on, and the internet went out several times for anywhere from 5 minutes to like 2 hours at times because of construction work. And so after all of that, the Wi-Fi back here got way worse. Way worse. Like, I can barely get any signal back here at all, which is weird because that has nothing to do with the internet service provider themselves at all. On top of that, I changed this room around. You can't see it right now because I don't have face cam on right now because I didn't feel like putting makeup on today. And I moved the computer away from the door. So that made things worse. And this computer has a crappy Wi-Fi card in it anyways, so it was never great to begin with. So for whatever reason, I cannot stream during the day, which is weird unless it's because all the schools are online. You know, the kids are all doing stuff on the iPads and the computers and things. And then all the businesses are running and everybody's online doing stuff for those too. And our teeny tiny little internet service provider here in town can't keep up with everybody. And so mine, because the 30-minute video that I uploaded a few days ago took 3.5 hours. A couple months ago, 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Fairly simply. Now, 3.5 hours to upload a single video. My last 2 Sims videos were late just because it was taking hours and hours to upload them, not because I didn't have them done in time. I don't know what's wrong. So the only time I can get on here semi-easily is later in the evening. And all I can think is the bigger issue is that there are too many people in town on the same internet service provider. We just got a new router. Oh, I don't care if you comment or not. That's not a big deal. As long as people are liking my videos, by the way, a little plea to everyone out there watching. Either... Oh, that's okay. Either right now as a live stream or as a VOD, YouTube is putting ads on some of my videos already, especially the videos that get over 100 views. They're putting advertisements on them. I'm not doing that. I have no control over that. I do not have access to that stuff yet. I am not a YouTube partner or affiliate yet. I do not have enough subscribers for that. And I don't have enough watch hours. So if everybody could stick with a video for at least 5 minutes each, give it a like, and also very, like, maybe, like, somewhere in the distant recesses of your brain, slightly consider subscribing as well, that would help, because YouTube is making money off of my videos, and I'm not getting anything in return for it. So that's kind of annoying. I'm just kind of like, I'm so close, yet so far away. And it's really annoying. But yeah, I can't live stream during the day. It just won't let me. Barely at all. 7 to 10 p.m. is when I can live stream the easiest. And schedule-wise, 7 to 10 p.m. is the only time I have a solid 3 hours that I can live stream. So I'm thinking about doing live streams Tuesday and Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. And then possibly Saturday mornings at like 9. The membership thing, I don't know what that is. I don't know what membership thing YouTube does. YouTube Premium, that's for viewers, not creators. I don't know how to explain it. I'd have to bring it up on my screen to know what I'm talking about. Hopefully this doesn't slow everything down. 784. We're at 784 subscribers. Okay, so if I go into my dashboard, it says earn on YouTube. So I can get, oh, memberships. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, no. I don't want to do memberships on YouTube because I don't feel like I can provide enough content for people to make that worth it. I would feel really, really bad doing memberships on YouTube and then not being able to provide a proper amount of content to sustain that. I'd rather just do ads and not make people pay for special videos that they might not be able to get because I can't make enough videos. But even for that, I need 3,000 watch hours and I'm at 1,886. So yeah, I'm a little ways off, but to receive some of the revenue from ads, which is the next level up, I have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, so I'm quite a ways off from that. I don't like this cabin, guys. It's bad, it's awful. We're getting rid of it. We're gonna start something new next time. I do though what? I will definitely live stream again though. Probably 7 to 10 p.m. again. Probably on Tuesday. And this time not Dreamlight Valley. Well, I would think about it. I would maybe consider it. I still have to get up to 3,000 watch hours though, and I had a really rough summer. I've not been sleeping. So there were several weeks in there where I got like one video out a week and that was all I could muster up. So I'm down. I used to have 2,900 watch hours. 2,400 watch hours, and now I've dropped down to 1,800. So I have to work my way back into everyone's good graces first before I even consider it. But yeah, I still have to get watch hours up. That's why pretty please stay on the videos for 5 minutes. Even if you mute them and walk away and don't actually watch them, it gets my watch hours up. But yes, it is 10 o'clock. And my nose has gotten progressively stuffier as I've been live streaming. I think that's what's causing my dry mouth right now. So before I completely ruin my voice, I think I'm gonna go for tonight. Oh, that's very sweet of you, but really you don't have to do that. But I appreciate that. I'll think about it. How about that? But yeah, I gotta go. I'll be back on Tuesday though. You watch them all the way through? Oh, that's so nice of you. Do you still make the little guy watch them all the way through too? You do. That's funny. But yes, I gotta go. So thanks for stopping in and chatting with me for a few minutes, and thanks to everybody else. I'm waving to you. I'm gesturing and waving to you, and you can't see me. That is so stupid. Okay. Yeah, it's getting late. But yes, I'm gonna go. He does. That's cute. I'm gonna go. I'll be back on Tuesday, probably at 7 p.m. to live stream for 3 hours then. Tell the little guy I said hi. Okay. Bye, everybody.